Now we move from App Store presentation to the design of the app experience itself. To improve customer experience, or CX, mobile apps should be desirable, useful, and usable. Good design is not only about how an app looks, it is also about how easily consumers can complete tasks. Several design principles apply here. The aesthetic usability effect means consumers often perceive attractive designs as easier to use. A good user interface, or UI, helps consumers interact with the app without confusion. Interaction design focuses on details such as concise text, spacing, and even sound. Information architecture is also important. If consumers cannot find the features they want, the app experience becomes frustrating. Strong mobile design helps users move smoothly from interest to action. This slide gives an example of good mobile design using the Target app. The app provides a strong user experience by making common tasks easy to find and complete. It includes a prominent search bar, clear categories, weekly ads, and special offers. The app also highlights savings on items customers may purchase regularly. Deals and clearance items are visually emphasized, making them easy for users to notice. The design uses clear buttons and organized categories, so consumers can quickly move to the sections they want, such as women's, kids, and men's apparel. This example shows how design supports marketing. When an app is easy to navigate and makes value visible, consumers are more likely to browse, engage, and purchase. Another way to support strong mobile design is by using established design systems. Google created material design as a design language and system that helps developers create user-friendly apps, especially for Android. Material design includes guidance for adaptive design, colors, icons, shapes, buttons, menus, text fields, personalization, and accessibility. These elements help create apps that feel consistent, modern, and easier to use. The larger point is that good design does not have to start from scratch. Developers and marketers can use design systems to create experiences that are visually appealing, functional, and accessible. For mobile marketing, this matters because a well-designed app can strengthen the brand, reduce frustration, and encourage repeat usage. While the previous slides focused on good mobile design, this slide highlights design mistakes to avoid. Some apps try to do too much, offering too much functionality or too many options. This can overwhelm users and make the app harder to navigate. Apps can also lose users if the design feels dull, outdated, or inconsistent. Even more importantly, apps that are slow or crash often create frustration and may lead consumers to delete them. In mobile marketing, poor app performance can damage both the user experience and the brand image. After considering design, marketers also need to plan the app's features carefully. Strong features should provide value and support the consumer's journey. For example, mobile chat allows users to communicate with a customer service agent or bot when they need help. Targeted push notifications can send messages based on the app strategy or the consumer's behavior. A simple purchasing process is also valuable because consumers expect convenience. Social integration can make sharing or logging in easier, while device synchronization allows users to move smoothly across devices. Combining mobile apps with texting can also support consumers who need information or reminders. The key is that features should not be added just for the sake of having more features. They should help consumers act, solve problems, or move closer to conversion. As mobile apps collect and use consumer data, privacy and security become important parts of the app experience. Some consumers place high value on knowing that their information is protected and that they have control over how it is used. One example is multi-factor authentication. This requires users to provide more than one factor, such as a password and a security code, before accessing the app. This extra step can increase protection and build trust. Privacy options can also add value. For example, giving consumers the ability to opt out of tracking or choose privacy settings helps them feel more in control. In mobile marketing, privacy and security are not only technical issues, they are also trust-building tools. Finally, this slide introduces in-app advertising. In-app ads may appear as display ads, video ads, or native ads. Native ads are designed to look similar to the surrounding app environment, which can make them feel less disruptive. The example shown here is a Beauty by Kabalm ad inside the Foodie Moody app. Although the ad blends into the app's content, it is clearly labeled as an ad. That transparency is important because consumers should understand when they are viewing sponsored content. One goal of in-app advertising is to increase in-app actions. These are the activities consumers complete while using the app, such as clicking, exploring, saving, purchasing, or requesting more information. Effective in-app advertising supports engagement while maintaining trust. After focusing on app features, privacy, and in-app advertising, the next challenge is retention. Mobile marketers do not just want consumers to download an app, they want them to keep using it. That is why the uninstall rate matters. A low uninstall rate suggests that users continue to find value in the app over time. There are several ways to improve retention. Marketers can keep consumers engaged with useful experiences, offer promotions or discounts, send relevant notifications, add valuable features, and listen to customer feedback. These tactics help remind consumers why the app deserves a place on their device. In some cases, companies may even partner with mobile phone makers to have apps pre-installed. Since pre-installed apps are less likely to be removed, this can strengthen long-term visibility and usage. Retention is closely tied to usability, and one major part of usability is accessibility. This slide highlights the importance of building Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, considerations into mobile app design from the start. Accessibility should not be treated as an afterthought. It should be part of creating, designing, or redesigning an app. Practical steps may include using larger fonts, bolded headlines, selective use of color, more white space, larger buttons and tap zones, and compatibility with screen readers. These choices can make apps easier to use for a wider range of consumers. A useful framework here is the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG. These guidelines help developers create apps that are more perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. In short, accessibility strengthens both the ethical and practical value of mobile marketing. Not every organization has the resources to develop and maintain a full mobile app. For many small businesses, text message marketing can be a practical and effective alternative. This slide introduces several common uses for mobile texting campaigns. Texts can be used for sales, promotions, offers, and coupons, which often encourage consumers to opt in or subscribe. They can also be used for confirmations and welcome messages, helping customers feel confident that a transaction or sign-up was successful. In addition, text-based customer service can support inquiries, complaints, announcements, updates, and changes. Finally, surveys and feedback texts give marketers a quick way to collect customer input. The key point is that texting is flexible. It can support acquisition, service, communication, and feedback, all through a simple mobile channel.